Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was about to pour myself a cup of coffee from my Hamilton Beach coffee maker machine when I remembered that it didn't work. Now, I'm not quite sure why this is happening or how it happened. I assume it's a clogged line in my coffee maker. But in order to solve that problem, I went to go pick up a new coffee maker because most coffee makers are about $15 to $30. And I'm one of those guys that, as much as I love coffee, I just need it in my blood and in my bones. So I decided to go out and purchase my coffee maker from none other than a thrift store. And while perusing through the various items on the thrift store, I came across the Bodum Santos electric vacuum coffee maker. Now, the Bodum Santos electric coffee vacuum maker, coffee Bodum Santos electric coffee maker, is what I would like to call a siphon coffee machine. But what's crazy is that I've never heard of this design or this product before in my life. And I follow Bodum designs pretty well. I know that they have an electric coffee grinder, and I know that they have a hot water kettle that I used to use during college. And I was even looking at their coffee machine itself. But it's something like $50, which, again, for a cup of coffee and a coffee machine, that coffee machine right there, as beautiful as it is, when it falls apart, I don't know if I really want to go through all the hassle of cleaning it out, fixing it. It's my assumption that it's a hard water failure. I don't want that. No, I'm just going to pick up a new one. Or in this case, go to my thrift store and find a fantastic Bodum siphon coffee. Now, this design was actually made by Karsten Jorgensen back in 2001. I believe this came out in 2004. I was looking up his information. I couldn't find a whole lot about this design itself, except for that you can find it on eBay for roughly $100. So really happy I found it for $15. If you're interested in this, I would happily sell it to you for $250. I found some more of Karsten Jorgensen's designs. He's got a T-ball teapot design that he made in 1986. He graduated from Copenhagen and became a teacher. And that's really it. I was looking for some more information on him, so maybe some more of his designs. But really, the only thing that he's famous for, oh no, he actually made the Bodum French press. Fantastic design. He's the guy that made that. Very cool. Anyway, this is his design, and this comes out of an era of industrial design where no one really realized that the planet was like being choked over with plastic. And industrial designers were given the creative liberty to basically create whatever they wanted. It's a really beautiful time, but we created a lot of trash during that time. What I found exciting is that this is completely in the box, still intact. It's even got a bit of Christmas wrapping paper on it still. Let me get my secondary camera here. It even has, let's see, yeah, right here. It's even got a bit of Christmas wrapping paper right there on it still. So whoever got this for their yeah, see, still, like, it still has the tape marks. Looks like it was dropped here. But suffice to say, I'm happy. I feel like this is a Christmas gift, and let's get into it. So this is the top of the box. The Santos electric coffee maker comes in one of four really thick, hard plastics. You have a clear, some sort of space gray, a Nintendo blue, and like a Nintendo yellow color. You don't really see these colors much anymore. They kind of remind me of the iMac colors that Apple made. Now, there's not a whole lot to this. You water, you coffee, you brew, and you enjoy. There's not a whole lot else. This is made from a polycarbonate. It's made in Switzerland, and its name is Santos. Well, Santos, I'm happy that you're on this program for us. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else to it. Made in Germany. All right, well, let's open her up. Now, I actually did look at this a little bit before I recorded this video. But what I thought was crazy is that this hasn't even been opened yet. We have a cleaner and descaler for the hard water. That's fantastic. Still unopened. I believe this came out in 2004. We have a little review booklet. Oh, we've got something on Karsten Jagerson. That's cool. We have a full-on little design brief from him. I'll take a second later. Caleb, if you want to, you can edit it in right now. Nice. The electrically controlled keep warm function keeps coffee warm at approximately 60 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. Celsius, I wonder where this came from. And it has a 2-year degree. That's fantastic. We also have a thick manual that comes in English, Dutch, French, Danish, Spanish, Italian, and a handful of other languages, including 3 languages that look like Russian. Okay. We've got a little safety instruction, what to do, what not to do. Don't touch boiling water. Always a good thing. Coffee preparation. This will help us out quite a bit. Oh, and full color pages. Man, I totally remember full color pages. It almost reminds me of like a GameCube instruction manual. Fantastic, and that's all we get for English. And then it switches over to German and a handful of other languages. And I would sit here and take the time to read this, but they actually give us an instructional VHS tape, still sealed in the plastic. I'm super excited about this VHS tape. Now, we also have, I can't believe all this is still in the packaging. This is crazy. We have the Bodum, I believe the siphon top. Yeah, I get a view there. It's fantastic. You can still see through the glass. My gosh. Beautiful. We also have the coffee holder. Oh my gosh, I want to know who the person was that got this. Oh, look at that. Still designed by Karsten Jorgensen. I want to call him Jorgen Christensen. I don't know why. Oh man, and you can totally see through the glass still. There's some scuffing from where it's just been in the box for such a long time. Crazy. And we have the scoop. And we also have the hot water heater. Yeah, it's still in the packaging. Oh my goodness. So this is what the whole thing looks like out of the box. It has, where is it at? It has an on and off button here. And I really don't know a whole lot else. This is pretty exciting. Let's take this VHS tape and let's pop it in the old VHS. Wait. VCR. And see what's on this. Oh, man. There we go.
Hi, welcome to the video guide on how to use the Santos coffee maker. I will now show you how to use the machine and how to brew the perfect cup of coffee. Fill the jug with the desired amount of water. You can see the level indicator under the handle of the jug. Place the jug on top of the power base and carefully lower the upper funnel into the jug. Ensure that the upper funnel is correctly fitted in the jug. Place the desired amount of coffee in the upper part. Bodum recommends you to use 1 scoop of coffee per cup of water. We also recommend you to use a medium to fine grind coffee, but with the Santos, everything goes, so try out a few different types and choose your own personal favorite. Safely place the lid on top and turn on the machine on the red on-off button. Brewing coffee on the Santos machine is a treat to all senses. You can watch the coffee being brewed through the transparent jug. You can smell it as it brews and the coffee aroma fills your whole kitchen. You can hear the water rise through the funnel and mix with the coffee, and you can taste the coffee the moment everything comes together. As the water heats up, the steam will rise through the little funnel into the top part, where it will all mix with the coffee grind. Here it will stay for about 4 minutes until there's no more water in the jug. When all the water has risen, the heat will switch off and therefore you remove the pressure. The coffee then runs back into the jug. This is done by vacuum pressure between the two center parts. As you can see, the heating element on the centers is placed on one end of the jug. This is to control the water level so the jug does not boil dry and also gives a better circulation of the coffee when it returns into the jug. Once the coffee is finished brewing, the power base will keep the coffee warm for 2 hours. So, simply perfection in a cup. Enjoy your coffee.
So that was the process in its entirety. Still haven't tried this yet. Kind of low-key scared to get this sorted out. But you take the filter now, the vacuum, pull it out, and then rest it right there. Okay. Nice. Man, that turned out really nice, actually. Put this over here. Okay. I'll pour myself a tasty cup of joe. Oh, that's actually really nice. This was an espresso blend coffee, so it's got quite a bit of a stronger, I guess, taste. What's really nice about the siphon is that it brings out a lot of the notes of the coffee and kind of makes it feel like, I don't know how to quite describe it. I guess like if you were mixing audio, it feels like you're moving up the treble in the song. So it has the same, it's a really nicely brewed cup of coffee. There's the 1 scoop to the 1 cup is really nice. It's just a solid cup of coffee. I think the only thing that could be better maybe would be the beans. No, this is fantastic, actually. I'm not sure why this didn't sell more. Maybe because of all the, I guess all the work that has to go into making this cup of coffee, and why wouldn't you just rather get a, if you were to get something like the siphon coffee, I mean, you can pick these up for like $45 maybe. Not this model specifically, but you can pick these models up on Amazon from China for like 45 bucks or so. Yeah, it's just a louder cup of coffee. It's not bitter. There's no bite at all. It's just a good, solid cup of coffee. But yeah, so I think in all of this, I really liked this design. Like, that's what's cool. Like, this era of industrial design was so kind of wild and out there, where, again, like, they really didn't have to worry about what the consumer, give or take, wanted. It was more about the design aesthetics the designer wanted to produce himself. And you can see that in this design. Karsten Jorgensen, like, did a really solid job. It feels very 2004. Like, this isn't a timeless design at all. It feels very iMac. It even has, like, I'll zoom in. I'll send you a clip right now. But like it almost has like the see-through, almost Game Boy Advance type like ridges inside of there, and you can essentially see how it works. That was really big back in that day. But yeah, I'm not sure kind of where to end this or how to end this video. I really, I enjoyed making it. I might have liked editing it. Did I like editing it? But in all of this, if you want to see more, I guess let me know. I guess leave a like. I don't know if I like that, but I guess. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I got a kick out of making this thing, and I got a kick out of like using a VHS tape to actually brew this, or like learn how to use this machine. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. Until next time, I'm Caleb.